Welcome to the Amplify to Seven Figures podcast, where we look inside the mind of seven-figure entrepreneurs to see how they amplify their business and amplify their life. Let's welcome today's guest. Welcome to the Amplify to Seven Figures podcast. Today's guest is an internationally recognized change agent, business mentor, and digital success strategist. In 2010, she founded an online school independently from a company, which enabled her to double her sales figures in just a few months. And even today, her school is now bringing her in passive income, and she's helping people around the world. So through this initiative, she has completely revolutionized her field of expertise and elevated her company to the rank of internationally renowned innovator of change. Her achievements have been appreciated by companies such as Moët, Audi, Disney, and Giorgio Armani. And today she is the founder of Sublim Business, a online school that guides seasoned entrepreneurs who want to turn their greatest assets into successful business and realize their full potential as leaders in the industry. She's helped over 7,741 students. Please welcome to the show, Dominique Fraser.
Hey, hi. Thank you for having me.
Fantastic to have you. And I really want to just dive straight into like what's working right now, but also like how you got that transition, right? So you started out with this high-end post-production agency for photographers and agencies, and that's quite a shift from being a business mentor and a digital strategist. So
Yeah.
how did you actually make that shift happen?
Actually, I started with this digital imagery post-production studio, and a lot of people were coming to me to learn how to become a photo retoucher. And I was always saying to them, "Oh, I'm sorry, there's no course in that field. You have because I was a graphic designer and I studied with photographers. This is how I became a photo retoucher. And I was always, and a lot of people actually asked me that question, and I had a lot of difficulty finding also employees because I had to train them for several months before they were like very good. So I just decided in 2010, like maybe I should create a course and see if people could be interested in that. So I started promoting that course the 23rd of December 2010, actually. And what I did is that I didn't record anything. I just did a little page, just a one pager with a form at the end. Like, here's the information. If you're interested, just fill the form. Let's talk on the phone. And I was wondering, okay, we'll see if people buys. I was expecting to have no clients at all because it was Christmas time and it was kind of expensive because I was asking for $7,500. And so I wasn't sure, if it would work. And then boom, 15 clients in 30 days. Wow. So I just did like more than 100K in 30 days, actually. And it was like, and at that time, people were not used to sending that much money online, in bank transfer. And I was asking for people to pay in advance, full amount. And at the beginning, I had also international clients. So people were like sending me on the other side of the ocean. They were sending me like bank transfer. And I was like, oh my God, that's so crazy. So I created that course. And a few years later, people were asking me again, Dominique, I would like to start a school like you, and I would like to, earn passive income with my knowledge. So how do I do that? So this is where I finally switched to marketing and teaching, coaching how to create online businesses, because people were asking me to show them how I created that super successful school that I created for myself in the photo retouching area. And now that's great because I'm helping a lot of clients to do the same.
And I think that's the great thing is you see the people who have the real success are the ones who've found the need already for that thing. And it's kind of like, oh, there's actually nothing out there for that, rather than I want to create a course because it's a good idea to create a course. So I think for anyone listening, it's good to note that find the need first before you go and build the thing. And like you say, you went and got it's kind of proof of concept when you're like, okay,
But
just $100,000 in my bank account.
yeah, but actually there's different things happening. Sometimes people are just asking you what they need. So you already know, okay, there's a demand because people keep showing up, coming to me every week asking, Dominique, I would like to study photo retouching. So how do I do that? So this is genius when people are doing that. But sometimes a lot of my clients actually come to me having an idea, oh, I want to show that. But we realize afterward that they are not selling the good thing, because often our genius comes to us so easily that we don't see the value in it. So that's something that I love to do with my clients, to sometimes I just turn them around like at 180, like, you're not selling the good thing. Here, what you could sell at that price. And like you saw, I started in 2010 with high ticket offers right away. And it sold. So this is what I love also. I love to teach my clients to go with the big pricing right from the start.
Yeah.
But you have to sell the good thing to the good person in the good way, with the good strategy, actually.
And tying into that, so you've obviously used those strategies and those processes to get to where you've got to and do 7 figures. So what do you think it takes to get to 7 figures?
To 7 figures?
Yeah.
Actually take one good offer, just one, not 10, not 20, not 50, like there's so much people having this shiny object syndrome. So just focus on one great offer that you can sell to maybe 200 people. This is what I love to tell my clients. Okay, just start with one offer. If you can at least ask for 10,000, 25K, it's my preferred amount. Okay, 25K. Why? Because you just need 40 clients to do $1 million. So it's kind of easy, and you just need to one sale per week, and you're good. You have your $1 million there. So let's start to create maybe a 25K offer first. But you have to think also about the team, the structure that you will need behind this offer. Because if you are alone doing only one-on-ones, eventually maybe you will have 10, 15 clients, and you will be full. You will not be able to reach your $1 million mark. So you need to surround yourself right away too, and make sure. And this is what I'm doing with my client. Actually, I know they can reach out to 40 clients, have 40 clients. The first million's easy. But I always told them, okay, now I want you to think, what do you need? What team do you need to take 200 clients per year? So you have to start your journey in the shoes of the multimillionaire business owner. So you have to think, okay, when I will have 200 clients, what do I need to build now so I will able to reach that amount, of success?
So you think these people need to have that already in the back of their mind when they're reaching out to that first person, when they're closing that first sale, so the system doesn't break at scale? Is that what you're saying?
It's because a lot of clients are coming to me that they're doing like 200K per year, and they're stuck there because they cannot go over that amount, because they cannot take more clients. And most of people think, okay, I will do it alone, because I don't know why it's kind of like sexy, to do multi-million alone. Everybody think they can do that, but actually it's kind of impossible, So you need a team around you. And also you want to make sure that other person than yourself can also give service to the client, can help your client. So maybe you have a team of mentor. If I'm coming back to, for an example, my photo retouching course, actually, I have been teaching that course, that certification, for the last 10 years. And now I have over 76 mentors available who can teach for the clients. So that's free.
Is that a self-serving thing? So basically they go through the course and then they go, I'd love to work with you more, and can I become a coach or a mentor for your company? Is that how it tends to work?
There's always clients that will learn from you. Even if you're a marketer, for an example, you will teach them how to do a funnel, strategies, attract clients, and stuff like that. But you will always have people who will do that and create great companies, and other that will do it and then will come back to you and say, you know what, Paul, I would prefer just to work with you.
Yeah.
And and more clients that you get, and more chance that you will build a team at the same time. Because the moment you have some ads rolling, you can attract clients, but you're attracting too opportunities. You're attracting mentors. You're attracting collaborators. Other mentors will be attracted to you. And every time I just click on my ads, I get some CV, people are sending me like, hey, I really love your brand. I love what you're doing. I don't want to do it, but I would be thrilled to help you grow your business. So you have to open your mind to those people who wants to help you.
And is that also a benefit because people are coming into your world in that respect? Then you're building the culture with them as well. So they're learning about like what you stand for and everything. So instead of you having to go through this painful interview process of maybe interviewing 20, 30 people and just going, oh my God, they're not a culture fit. You can just go, well, I know they're a fit because they've been following our brand for the last 2 years.
Yeah. And they got results. So, and this is exactly what happened with my photo retouchers. They studied the course. They had me as a teacher. I was very hard on them, a lot of tough love.
Yeah.
Do it again. No, again. And what is great is that at the end of the courses, they got a job in photo retouching. They started to have a career out of that. And often they like to take contracts. So I will offer my old students who would like to mentor new students. And now what is great with that course is I'm not mentoring anymore. So, and I have and by the way, I have clients from all around the world. So we can teach in every languages. It's just
you speak
great.
3 languages as well, right?
Yeah, I do.
So what's that? Is that French, English?
French, English, and Español también.
Oh, okay. So that last one was Espanol, is that right?
Yeah, it's Spanish.
I got a D in GCSE Spanish, so I do the numbers, and that's about as far as it goes. But
I used to learn Italian and German too, but I'm too beginner. I'm still a beginner.
So Dominique, you mentioned that there's 5 simple steps to exceeding those 100K months. Like what is that journey? What is that path that someone needs to go on?
Okay, first you have to have the great offer, the greatest offer out there, and it doesn't need to be complicated. Often we think that because it's 25K, it needs to be huge, but actually it's the result that count. So if you can bring if the result worth the 25K, people will pay. Okay, first. Second, you have also to identify the ideal clients, not 10 people like, okay, women and men between 30 and 45. No. You want to have one only person that you will focus on that person. When you read your personal profile, you need to think it's a real person. Okay. Mm-hmm. It needs to be very, very clear. And also third, it's to have also the good strategy. And, a lot of people think, oh, we need a big funnel, followers. We need a lot of stuff to succeed. But actually, I just did a webinar 2 weeks ago, and I did one post on my profile just saying, hey, guys, I will show you this, how I'm doing this with my clients. Would you be interested in a private webinar? I'm only taking 15 people. And actually 10 showed up, and we did 4 sell. Okay. Wow. So with one post, 3 days. Oh, and by the way, I asked some questions to the people. So I didn't invite everybody who asked for the link. I choose. I selected the people who I wanted to be there. Mm-hmm. And actually we sold for a program. And we did over 100K just with one presentation with 10 people. So we don't need complicated website or funnel to sell actually our 6-figure per month. And so, like I said, one offer, one great offer, one ideal client, one strategy. And by the way, my clients are not starting to build their funnel before a few months, because I really love for them to just sell, like I said, easily with their actual network. Mm-hmm. And this opened their mind that, oh my God, there's paying clients everywhere. Because often we think that it's very hard to find high paying clients, but actually they're just there in front of you. You just they're there. And more clients you find this way, like close to you, and more you see, it's kind of magical.
And simpler.
Sorry?
And simpler than
oh my God, yeah. And that's my fourth, that's my fourth point here, the mindset. Multimillionaire business owners don't think like someone who never went over 50K per year, because the person under 100K still think as an employee. Unfortunately, he created for himself a salary. But when you have to start thinking as a multi-million business owner if you want to become one. And do you think Warren Buffett will coach people one-on-one? Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah. So, and you can imagine every millionaire out there, okay? Imagine that they are losing everything. Tomorrow, they have no money, no network, no contact, nothing. But they have the knowledge though. They still have the knowledge. What they will do? They will look for a team. They will surround themselves. They will look for maybe they will finance their project with other people money. They will think differently than someone who's doing under 100K. So you have to work on this mindset, work on this. And often people are not hiring because they think, oh, I cannot hire, I don't have money. But you will not do more money if you're not hiring people. It's like, the chicken and the egg thing. So at one point you have to shift the way you're thinking and start building your final destination. I like to give this example here. If you're going on a trip, okay, mm-hmm. and I will go to see you, Paul. I'm going to UK. Okay, so I will pack my luggage and I'm flying there. But when I will be there, I will think, oh, let's go to Russia. Okay, but it's winter in Russia, and I'm like, I didn't pack what I needed to go there. Yeah. Okay, so I need more time to prepare and everything, and then I will pack and go to Russia. But after I will say, oh, let's go south now, but I don't have my bathing suit. So this is what people are doing. They think, oh, okay, I will first reach the 100K. So they are planning for 100K, boom, and they stop there. And they have to restart again to reach the 300K and restart again for 500,000. But if you are packing for 10 millions right away, what will happen? You will do your milestone and just continue your journey. So you really need to prepare for your big goal like today. And my fifth, and I think the most important thing, is a mentor. We need a mentor. Mm-hmm. Okay, my business really started booming when I started paying some mentor, invest in myself. Actually, if we're giving, I don't know, 15K, 50K, whatever amount of money we're giving to a mentor, actually, we are investing in ourselves. Mm. Because this mentor will help us to reach our goal faster, and we will just know the steps, the milestone that we need to reach one after the other. Like for an example, my clients I'm teaching right now, inside of 4 months, they're reaching the 6-figure per month. 4 months.
That's and
It
where
takes
are where are they coming
years.
from? Are they complete newbies, or are they gone? Are they already doing like $10,000-$20,000 a month kind of?
No, because actually, actually, they're doing the moment they're starting to sell. Okay, it takes a we are building their offer. We're identifying their ideal client. We're building also a sales page. And by the way, the sales page is not to put out there; it's just for them, so they are confident with what they're selling. Okay, so they're building, and often the sales page comes after the call. So.
Yep.
It's when you want to convince like the person to enter your what you are offering. And so we're building that, and we're working a lot on their mindset, because when you never sold a 25K offer before, it's kind of scary. So we are preparing them with the script and everything. And we are just starting a 40 days of emails. I have a series. It's the 40 days challenge. And every day they're receiving an email. So it's telling them what they have to do to reach people in their network. And usually inside of the 2 weeks, 3 weeks, they get their first 100K.
I love it. That's it.
Just last week, one of my clients just started last week, and she already 60,000. 60 in 1 week. Boom! She was like, "Oh my god!"
And do you think you were mentioning about hitting those 100K, and sometimes people have not charged that before? Do you think by them making that investment in themselves, it then automatically starts to shift that mindset as well, and go, well, if I've invested that much in something, it then becomes real, where they can charge that to someone else?
That's part of the process, actually. This is what I love to tell my clients. The price, I don't really care about my pricing. Because my pricing has a different, yeah, for sure, it's money in my bank account. Yay, okay. But it's more than that. It's not just that, it's an amount where I'm comfortable to give more than the promise. So if I'm giving more, I don't feel that, oh my God, I'm giving too much, people should pay more. No, I don't feel like that. I feel that I can talk to my clients every day if I need to, because sometimes people need a little bit more hours with us.
Yes.
And the moment they're just alone doing their stuff, they don't need us anymore. So I love to have an offer where I can just move, the promise a little bit. So we're promising a several amount of one-on-one calls and group calls and stuff like that. But if someone have a specific need, yeah, no problem. It's part of the deal,
Mm-hmm.
And also because they invested that much in themselves, I get just the greatest clients out there, because they're very motivated for themselves. They want to succeed, and they reach that point where I call it, there's no turning back. There's no more plan B. It's just, I'm going to reach my million this year, and that's it. It's not negotiable anymore. And this is the kind of clients I will attract with a higher amount. And so they're very focused in their own results too. So that's just great,
And yeah, I mean, Tony Robbins always says, if you want to take the island, you got to burn the boats. And I think that point of no return that a lot of people have, and it's not always a moment, but it can be something in the life that just goes, you know what, I'm not settling anymore. I'm going to go to where I want to go. And sometimes that investment in you or any other mentor is just that initial way of them saying to the universe, this is me trusting the process. And I imagine for some people it can be a stretch right at the start, but they just have to trust in the process and know that that's going to come back.
Yeah, TTP, hashtag TTP. Yeah, we're saying that a lot. In French is hashtag CAP, CAP. It's
so what's TTP?
Dans le processus. So it's trust the process. The same thing.
Trust the process.
Yeah, trust the process. TTP in English.
I love it, Dominique. So things are always changing, and you've obviously come from a creative background as well, you know, starting off where you did, but now going into where you are. Do you think over the next 5 years, how do you think things are going to change? Is tech going to change a lot of things? Are your strategies going to change the way that you do stuff, or do you think they're more evergreen because you're doing a lot of network based stuff, which is based more on human psychology and things?
I think people need that connection. You know, we increased our pricing during COVID time. And also I changed my, and that's something else too. People want passive income. Everybody wants that, you know, because we are being asking a lot of questions. Everybody wants freedom, also wants to have an ongoing, you know, source of revenue coming their way. If they can have more, several streams of income, it's better. So, and that's something that we're doing with our clients too. Yes, we are asking them to create a high pricing offer, but we also encourage them to ask for a 12-month installment payment. So that allows them to, and also what I love to create is offers that will continue. So if people will want to continue the mentorship, for an example, with us, it can be over a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. So that's great because we're not just putting a lot of energy to acquire one client for 3 months and that's it, ciao, bye, and we're not seeing you anymore. No, we are building a relationship, a long-term relationship that will continue to bring us passive income, you know, every month. So imagine, you know, every client that you're signed will bring you 2,500. It's 30,000 per clients per year. And you just grow your business like this. Imagine 200 people paying you 2,500 per month. That's incredible, you know?
Yeah.
We all want that. Everybody wants that. So this is what we're helping our clients to achieve, actually. And I really think that the online business, the teaching and consulting will continue. Yes, it's great to create courses, online courses, and sell this on Evergreen. But what I didn't really like about that is that, yeah, I will do a lot of sales, you know, but like most people will just never look at the product itself, or they will never get the result. Instead of right now coaching people we are entering literally in their business with them, you know, and 100% of my clients are getting great results. So that's the difference. That's a choice that I did for myself. You know, I wanted to be there to witness the transformation and really help people. So maybe take less people, but really do a difference in their life. I do have online courses that I'm selling, you know, and it's just because, I'm getting this 2,000 boom one time and never heard back from the person again. And it didn't fit with my own value, actually.
Yes, really interesting that, you know, one of the things you said there is transformation, and a lot of people talk about, you know, people aren't looking for information, they're looking for transformation. And
exactly
that hybrid between the two, of having that information in the course that sometimes is necessary to get where you want to go, but however also having that community and that mentor guiding you through that process, that's what gives a transformation. Would you say that's
actually, you know, I created the metric that with the 5 pillars of value, okay? Because I was asking myself, I remember when I started to teach how to increase your pricing and stuff like that, your value, I was thinking, how can I teach how to evaluate the value of an offer, you know? And I was like, it's kind of hard because it's not like a product where you will know exactly how it costs, the costs for to build it, okay, the material and everything. So I came with something interesting, because if you can give an experience, okay, it's the value of the experience, the value of the transformation, the value of the result, what people will get with that, and also the value of the learning process. It's part of the transformation, but what people will learn from it. And the fifth and the last pillar is the human behind it. So what will be maybe the feeling, people will have a transformation, they will learn a lot of stuff, they will have a great experience, so they will feel proud maybe of themselves, or maybe it will change their status, because they will become rich, So the human behind the offer. So that's the 5 pillars that can help us. If you have those 5 in your offer, you can charge whatever amount you want.
I love that, Dominique. I love that. So I'm intrigued because we always ask this question on our podcast, and we're always focused on, like the future. So you may find this a morbid question, but what do you want to be remembered for when you die?
Oh, that's a good question. I hope and that's something too. I'm building right now my company so it can continue after me, So maybe my daughter or maybe other people will just continue to, and you know what? This is also something that I love to teach my clients. If you are, when you are choosing your mission, go very deep. Don't just say, oh, I want to help other people reach their highest potential. Okay, that means nothing. Yeah. So, and you have to ask you the 7 why. Why do you want to do that? Why it's important for you? Why? And you have to reach the bottom of it, the core value that really drive your entire business and all your dreams and your vision and everything. And for me, it was how do you say it in English? Reconnaissance. It's acknowledgement.
Is that approval? Approval from others?
Not approval. Oh God, I don't have this. I need a translation for that word. But the value, actually, the core value. Because my goal, it's always to have people shine from their value. Okay, so what is their genius in how they can really expand this genius so they can impact other people's lives. Okay, so yeah, I would like to be known for that. Helping people to really reach this, the pyramid of Maslow. Yep. It's to be renowned for their genius, actually.
I love that. So creating that ripple effect.
Yeah, exactly. Because I feel so grateful, when I can see clients just succeed and, my God, exploding their business and the business is great, but also often all of this have so much impact in their own lives.
Yeah. And impact's one of those words, right, that gets thrown about a lot in the entrepreneurial space, and people just talk about, I want to make more impact and stuff like that. But it's about what that really means for every human being heart. That it's like, well, what impact did it make to that particular person? How did it change their life?
Yeah, exactly. And that, as you said, it's create a ripple effect, so those people will help other people and other people will help other people. And we just eventually be in a better world. I hope.
Fantastic, Dominique. So what's one quick win that people can take away today to amplify their business right now? Think right now in the shoes of the person you want to be in 10 years, So, and I think you have to ask yourself for this questions for everything. Like, for an example, you just wake up in the morning and you're not like doing your bed, but before leaving your room, just ask yourself, my definition of the success, if I'm showing myself in 10 years from now with the greatest success possible, will I do my bed? For sure, I will do it. I will be in shape. I will go to the gym. I will eat well. I will see my friends, have fun, more fun. I will laugh more. So this is free, those things, and you can apply it in your life right now. So just be rich right now, Yeah, I love that. Be rich right now.
Yeah, be rich and fabulous right now. It's starting now.
And if anyone's just listened to the audio, that was a beautiful head sway.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So it's Dominique, it's been fantastic having you on the show. Where can people find out more about you?
Yes, you can go on sublimbusiness.com. So Sublim without the E at the end. And it's one of my funnels. So I'm giving away, it's a little webinar, how I'm helping my clients to reach the six-figure in a few weeks, actually in a few months. And how also, because doing six-figure, it's kind of easy. Like I said, you can take you're laughing like, what? No, but it's kind of easy when you have a 25K offer. But to sustain this six-figure every month, that's the real challenge. So what's the team, what's the business structure you need behind this six-figure per month, that will help you to reach maybe those 200 eventually base of clients, So this is what I'm showing in my webinar. So it's free.
I love it. So that's sublim.com. Is that right?
Sublimbusiness.com. So SUBLIM, Sublim without the E, the word business.com. So sublimbusiness.com. And you will reach the funnel.
Dominique, it's been amazing having you on the show today. You've been listening to the Amplify to Seven Figures podcast with me, Paul Ace, and my amazing guest, Dominique Fraser. So remember, amplify your business and amplify your life. Thanks for listening to the Amplify to Seven Figures podcast. To access the show notes, episodes, and this month's giveaway, head over to www.amplifyto7figures.com. Remember, amplify your business, amplify your life.